Hello everyone, I'm Steve Smith from Marshall Amps. I'm here today at Fair Deal Music in Birmingham and I'm plugged into a brand new Studio JCM900 combo. There is a head version of this available also, which has all the same kind of specs and features, but today we just plugged into the combo. So yeah, it's an all valve combo. It's built in the UK. And it's got all the same features as the larger 4100 JCM 900 amp. 2-channel, clean and overdrive. The clean channel can also do crunch if you turn up the gain. And we've got a built-in spring reverb, which we're going to listen to as well. And yeah, made in the UK and all the usual Marshall goodness with these amps. So I'm just going to start off with a couple of sounds and then we'll go into a little bit of the history of the JCM 900. So this is the clean channel with the spring reverb, which is built into the amp. So as you can hear, it's got a real nice kind of rich, warm, clean sound. You know, a clean with a lot of character, which is what I like about a clean sound. I'm going to stay on this channel, but what I'm going to do is actually turn the gain up so we get to that kind of edge of breakup tone. So again, still on channel 1, and just the gain being turned up, get into this kind of territory. So again with a single coil. But then with a humbucker you can kind of get the classic kind of more vintage Marshall-y tones. So that's all channel 1. But the thing that the 900 amps were famous for in general was the high gain overdrive channel. So I'm just going to switch over to that now using the button on the front panel. But these amps do come with a foot switch which allows you to turn the reverb on and off and also change between the channels. So yeah, this is where all the gain lives on the second channel. So it's that typical kind of Marshall sound. So at the time when these came out, it was very, very early 90s. Typically, you know, the Marshalls which came before didn't have as much gain as this, and a lot of people were actually getting their amps modified by people. So Marshall decided to come up with an amplifier which had more gain straight out of the box. That was the birth of the 900. Even though I said it's got a lot of gain, like I say, it's a real nice dynamic amplifier. And the only real difference between this and the bigger one, like I say, is the wattage. The circuit, everything that's gone into the amp is exactly the same. So yeah, we're actually hearing this demo at 5 watts today, but the amp is 20 watts. So it's, the Studio series in general are 20 watt amplifiers. So 20 watts, 5 watts. We've also added a 1 watt setting as well with this particular amp. But like I say, the demo is 5 watts. So again, what I'm going to do is just show you the gain range really on channel 2. So this is with the gain kind of turned down roughly to around 10 o'clock. Gain just past halfway where I had it before. And then we'll try the gain all the way up, why not? Okay. That's quite a lot of gain there, if that floats your boat. So there's a lot on tap, and we're not using any kind of external pedals or anything like that, so all the gain is coming from the amplifier. And what we'll do now is kind of take a little listen to the reverb actually. So I'm going to just flick back to channel 1. Like I said earlier, the reverb's a spring reverb. It's a real spring. It's got an Accutronic spring reverb, the same as the big JCM900. So this is how it was set before. Kind of a nice, usable setting there. What I'm going to do is just crank that reverb up to halfway. It's going to get quite excessive. And then what we'll do is, why not, we'll turn it all the way up. It's going to be a lot of reverb now. So there you go. Then on the lead channel, we'll do the same thing. So reverb now is just above quarter of the way up. Okay, we'll go halfway. Three quarters of the way up. And then all the way. So there's a lot of reverb there if you want it. Like I say, probably more than you'll actually need. So I was going to turn that back down. So yeah, it's all valve. We have 3 ECC83s in this, and there's 2 5881 valves in this, which is kind of unusual for Marshalls, because everyone associates us with EL34s, but we've actually been using 5881s for a long time, and this kind of suits the voicing of this amp, which gives you kind of a tighter kind of gain sound. The speaker in the combo is a Celestion G12 T75, and this, you know, the JCM900s, when they came out, they were voiced for that speaker, so this was obviously the perfect choice for the combo. So that's both channels. Kind of, like I say, is a really flexible amplifier. You've got the variable wattage, 20 watts, 5 watts or 1 watt. You've got the 2 channels, which can be clean or overdrive or crunch and overdrive, and you've got the built-in spring reverb. So you're pretty much good to go with this amp. So if you want some more info on it, if you want to come and play it, then please visit the guys at Fair Deal Music. Thank you.